When it comes to the ancient world, you can't always trust the evidence that's in front of your eyes. Something that might look hundreds of years old might actually be several thousand years old. A piece of technology might look beyond the capabilities of our ancient ancestors, and yet they made it. You're going to see plenty of remarkable discoveries from the old world in this video. 300,000-year-old fossilized footprints, the oldest ever found in Germany, were found at the Schöningen open-cast lignite mine in May 2023. These footprints, belonging to the Homo heidelbergensis, were discovered alongside Paleolithic elephant tracks. The site was a lake shoreline in the Paleolithic era, home to various mammals, reptiles, birds, fish, and microscopic organisms. The footprints indicate that Homo heidelbergensis lived near the shallow water of lakes and rivers and relied on seasonal resources such as plants, fruits, and mushrooms. The tracks provide insights into family life, social composition, and interactions with elephant herds and smaller mammals. The excavation also uncovered 21-inch elephant tracks and the first Pleistocene rhinoceros footprint found in Europe. Homo heidelbergensis used the abundant plant and animal resources, as evidenced by stone tools, wood weapons, and butchered animal bones. Notably, archaeologists discovered the well-preserved skeleton of a female straight-tusked forest elephant, suggesting that the hominins took advantage of natural deaths. The presence of bone and stone artifacts used for butchering further supports the idea of them being skilled at the art. The site offers a glimpse into the behavior and adaptations of Homo heidelbergensis in their natural environment. A hoard of 175 Roman Republic silver denarii, discovered near Livorno, Tuscany, has been displayed for the first time in May 2023, after originally being found close to the end of 2021. The coins, dating from 157 to 82 BCE, were mostly minted in Rome and are remarkably well preserved, except for two fragmented pieces. The find is unique as the coins were excavated alongside the ceramic vessel in which they were buried, forming a complete Republican-era coin hoard. Discovered by Alberto Ciccio in November 2021, the coins were found while hiking in a recently cleared forested area. Recognizing their archaeological significance, Ciccio promptly notified the local Superintendency of Archaeology. The subsequent excavation unveiled the remaining coins and the 1st century BCE ceramic container. The hoard likely belonged to a Roman legionary, with the dates suggesting it was buried during the Social War, which began in 91 BCE and lasted for 3 years, followed by a civil war. The hoard and pot are currently on display at the Museum of Natural History of the Mediterranean in Livorno until July 2, 2023. Next, we have a discovery that happened in northwestern Poland, as a lead seal discovered in 2021 has been identified as a rare papal bull from the reign of Pope Boniface IX from 1350 to 1404. Metal detectorists uncovered the seal in the village of Budzistowo, near a former cemetery. The initial dirt and corrosion made identification challenging, but specialists in Krakow successfully cleaned and preserved the seal, revealing the inscription that confirmed its association with Boniface. Bullae like this one were circular lead seals commonly attached to official documents and proclamations, serving as legally valid and easily recognizable signatures. Metallurgical analysis confirmed the seal's authenticity, as it was composed of pure lead from deposits in Cyprus, Sardinia, Greece, and Spain. The seal bears the inscription Bonifatius VIII on the reverse side and features the images of St. Peter and St. Paul on the obverse. Historians suggest that the bull was likely kept at the Benedictine monastery in Old Kolobzerg, as referenced in historical records. The conserved seal is now on display at the Museum of Arms in Kolobzerg, shedding light on the region's rich historical past. The bronze matrix of Sarmizegetusa Regia, Romania, is a historical artifact so fascinating that even though it was discovered in 2013, it wasn't presented to the wider world until 2016 after researchers had spent 3 years studying it. The hexagonal piece is more than 2,000 years old and is a fascinating example of ancient abstract art. It's the only one of its kind that's ever been discovered in Europe, and it might never have been found had it not been for a storm that uprooted a tree in Romania's Sarmizaguța Regia Archaeological Park, revealing the matrix hiding among its roots. The purpose of this object was to create other objects, usually decorative ones, by a combination of stamping and casting. That's why the exterior faces of the matrix are covered in carvings of mythological creatures drawn from the folklore of many early European civilizations, along with real-world animals like lions, rhinos, bears, wolves, and antelope. Aside from being a one-of-a-kind find, this ancient mold is also remarkable for being in such good condition. It must surely have been used to make hundreds of ornate pieces in its time, and yet after the mud from the tree roots was washed away, it was found to be in a near-immaculate state. Underwater archaeologists from the University of Zadar have made a remarkable discovery in Croatia. They believe they found the remains of a 7,000-year-old road submerged at a depth of about 15 feet. The road, discovered at the Solin archaeological site, once connected an ancient artificial landmass to the Croatian island of Korčula. This site was a Neolithic settlement belonging to the Hvar culture, and might be related to another settlement that was found in this area in 2021. The road, made of stone slabs, measures 12 feet wide and has been found beneath layers of sea mud. The University of Zadar released footage showcasing the well-preserved underwater passage. Additionally, fragments of millstones, flint blades, and stone axes were uncovered at the site. These findings shed light on the enigmatic Hvar peoples who inhabited the Northeast Adriatic Sea area 7,000 years ago. The discovery provides valuable insights into the ancient maritime culture and its connection to the region's prehistoric past. Based on the evidence that's come to light in recent years, it seems that this might have been a significant site for the Hvar culture, so digs and explorations will continue. The Wiltshire Museum in England has acquired a collection of bronze vessels believed to have been buried approximately 1,600 years ago in Roman Britain. Discovered in Wilcot near Pewsey, the vessels are delicate and require conservation before they can be displayed. The museum is seeking public donations to fund the conservation and cleaning process, as well as the creation of suitable mounts for display. The vessels were carefully nested inside each other using natural materials, such as heather, bracken, and sedge grasses for protection. Although buried together, the vessels span different time periods, with the largest bronze vessel estimated to have been made around the year 350. The smallest vessel is a wine strainer, which was already over 200 years old when it was buried. Two other bronze bowls, one of which is over 1,000 years old, were also part of the collection. Conservation experts from Draken Heritage and Conservation have been selected for the delicate task of preserving these valuable artifacts. The hoard was discovered by Paul Hart using a metal detector, and the finder and landowner generously donated the vessels to the museum. We're following that with a discovery that emerged from the depths of a forest in southeastern Poland in May 2023. An extraordinary Bronze Age dagger, thought to be 3,500 years old. Found near Krasnostaw, this rare find is in a remarkable state of preservation, with pristine edges untarnished by the passage of time. Fashioned in a distinctive lenticular shape, the dagger features a prominent central rib, while its semicircular base contains 6 rivets that once secured a handle, now lost to history. Dating back to approximately 1500 BCE, this remarkable artifact stands as the first of its kind found in the region, and one of a mere handful discovered throughout the entirety of Poland. Its origin lies far from the forests of Poland, as it likely crossed vast distances in the possession of individuals from the Danube region. Unearthed by an intrepid metal detectorist in collaboration with the Wolica Historical Association, this incredible find was stumbled upon just a few inches below the surface and will now be studied by the Lublin Provincial Conservator of Monuments in the hope that it has more to tell us about the past. Our next exciting discovery took place in Monmouthshire, Wales, in March 2019, when an Iron Age vessel hoard was unearthed. The discovery wasn't made public until May 2023. Declared official treasure by the assistant coroner for Gwent, the hoard consists of a collection of vessels buried together during the Roman conquest of the region in the 1st century. Metal detectorist John Matthews made the initial find while searching a field in Lantresant-Far. Upon uncovering an enameled bucket mount and a beautifully decorated saucepan, Matthews recognized their archaeological significance and promptly alerted the Portable Antiquities Scheme Cymru. Archaeologists from PAS Cymru swiftly arrived at the site and commenced a full excavation. They first discovered the tips of horns and the head of a small copper ox, which turned out to be the handle of an Iron Age copper alloy bowl. Further exploration revealed a remarkable vessel hoard, including a copper alloy cauldron, strainer, and 2 Roman copper alloy saucepans. Additionally, the hoard featured 2 coppered wooden tankards and a large Iron Age wooden bucket with copper alloy fittings, believed to be a drinking set. Discoveries like this are rare, thus explaining the excitement around them. Now we head back from Wales to England to hear of the April 2023 discovery of a remarkable medieval gaming piece in Bedfordshire. Unearthed from a timber-framed building, this large tableman, dating from the 11th to 13th centuries, showcases intricate craftsmanship and decorative flair. Crafted from a cattle mandible, it features concentric circles and the iconic ring and dot design seen in Roman and medieval game pieces of earlier eras. These tablemen were central to strategic table games, such as backgammon, but the invention of pieces like this example is thought to predate the invention of backgammon. Delving deeper into the world of medieval gaming, the Museum of Gloucester houses an extraordinary tabula set from the 11th or early 12th century. This complete set, discovered at a Norman castle site, features stunningly well-carved red deer antler and bone pieces, including riders, mythical creatures, and archers. These artifacts provide a tangible link to the leisurely pursuits and social interactions of our ancestors, offering a captivating glimpse into the hobby activities of medieval players. They remind us of the timeless allure of play and our shared human desire for entertainment throughout history. Hadrian's Wall is one of the most famous ancient Roman sites in England. Not far from Hadrian's Wall in Carlisle are the ruins of an ancient Roman bathhouse, which was discovered by archaeologists in 2017, but wasn't fully excavated until 2022. The process was complicated because part of the bathhouse is underneath Carlisle Cricket Club. As well as finding terracotta water pipes, a hippocaust, painted tiles, and cooking pots, all of which are things you'd expect to find in a Roman bathhouse, the team also found beautiful jewels, many of which are engraved with elaborate decorations. It's thought that the jewels fell out of rings or necklaces worn by the Romans who bathed here when the hot water softened the glue that held them in place, after which they were flushed down drainage pipes when the pools were cleaned. Jewels like this are known as intaglios. The ones found here date to either the 2nd or 3rd centuries. Based on the quality of the craftsmanship on display, it's clear that the people who used the pools were wealthy. That might explain why they didn't attempt to collect their lost jewels. In the bustling heart of Paris, a forgotten necropolis containing 50 graves has been uncovered by archaeologists ahead of construction work. The discovery, made just feet away from a busy train station, reveals the largest burial site ever found in the former Gallo-Roman town of Lutetia, which once spanned 10 acres along the Seine River, where Notre Dame Cathedral now stands. The St. James Necropolis, as it's known, was used as a burial ground between the 1st and 3rd century CE, before it was abandoned in the 4th century. The graves contain the skeletal remains of adults, children, and even a funerary pig, along with various glass and ceramic artifacts, jewelry, and coins. Among the bones, One skeleton had a coin in its mouth, an ancient ritual intended to pay a bribe to the ferrymen of the underworld in Greek mythology. The remains have been taken away for analysis, and DNA studies may help provide a better understanding of the population of Paris in antiquity. This find offers new insights into the poorly understood ancient history of Paris and shed lights on the funerary practices of the Parisi, the Gaelic tribe that gave the French capital its name. In April 2023, archaeologists discovered two ancient Nabatean altars on the seabed of Pozzuoli, a southern Italian town that was once a bustling commercial port called Puccioli. The altars, which date back to the first half of the 1st century, are similar to a larger altar that was found in the same area in 1965. The base of the larger altar bears the inscription Ducari Sacrum, meaning sacred to Ducaris, the head deity of the Nabatean pantheon. The votive niches on the top of the altar slabs originally held betyls, which were sacred stones venerated as effigies of the gods. Unlike many other religions, the traditional Nabatean religion did not have figural representations of the gods. Instead, the gods were represented by cultic stelae or standing stones. A colossal burst of Dushara, the head of the Nabatean pantheon, has previously been discovered in Pozzuoli and is now in the Vatican museums. By the time the bust was made, his image had become fully Romano-Hellenized, and he was depicted as a man with a thick curly beard, similar to Zeus. These altars bring the total number of Nabatean altar slabs and bases found in this area to 5 since the first was discovered in the 18th century. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy watching new videos on my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!